We don't stop him, more people are gonna die.
And you have evidence?
They're missing him. That's not possible.
Drop your radios.
All new Chicago Fire next Tuesday on NBC and get the NBC app. Tomorrow,
he tried to kill my grandson.
a cop out for revenge
The sooner he's in a box, the better. Am I clear?
could lose everything.
Hank!
Chicago PD, new tomorrow on NBC and get the NBC app.
On The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Hillary Clinton drops by. NBC Tonight.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening, I'm Shad Olson. This is NewsCenter1 at 10. While recent polling shows that Americans are almost equally split on whether or not he should enter the race, Vice President Joe Biden is nonetheless beginning to sound a lot more like a presidential candidate. But in taking his time to decide whether to run, he has lost some support from Democrats. Meantime, Hillary Clinton is increasing her lead over challenger Bernie Sanders. NBC's Kristen Welker reports.
At an event honoring former Vice President Walter Mondale, the current vice president sounded a lot like a presidential candidate, today casting himself as the standard bearer of the Obama legacy.
President Obama and I have ideologically had no disagreement. None. I mean, zero.
To illustrate the point, Biden said he and the president were in lockstep when it came to authorizing the raid against Osama bin Laden.
I told him my opinion, that I thought he should go, but to follow his own instincts.
But that account differs from Biden's description to NBC News during an interview taped for the 2012 special, The Situation Room, when Biden said he'd urged the president to get more information.
I think there's time to do it before you move.
Biden also took a veiled swipe at Democratic presidential frontrunner Hillary Clinton for what she said at last week's debate when asked which enemies she's most proud of.
Probably the Republicans.
I still have a lot of Republican friends. I don't think my chief enemy is the Republican Party.
But Biden, whose initial support came from Democrats concerned about Clinton's weaknesses, would face an increasingly steep uphill battle. Clinton has been gaining strength, and now a plurality of Democrats, 38% to 30%, say they don't want Biden to get in.
They feel like they're frozen in place until the vice president makes his decision, and that's not been helpful for the party.
Longtime Clinton supporter James Carville said he will support whomever the Democrats nominate, but was blunt about Biden.
Just make up your mind. If you want to do it, for God's sakes, you certainly deserve to take a shot here.
As for the soon-to-be vacant position of House Speaker, tonight the Republican favorite, Congressman Paul Ryan of Wisconsin, says he will serve, but only on his terms. Ryan saying the Republican Party needs to unify now and not after the Speaker is elected. Also saying they need to show the American people a way of doing things that is better than the direction of the country right now. Ryan is giving Republicans in the House until the end of the week to decide on if they can agree on those terms. And in the Senate today, Republicans are angry the Democrats blocking a bill to punish sanctuary cities by withholding funding from jurisdictions that fail to meet federal immigration law. Sanctuary cities forbid local law enforcement from sharing information with federal immigration enforcement officers. U.S. Senator Mike Rounds saying that the bill would make it easier to deport criminals who are here illegally. U.S. Senator John Thune echoing that sentiment, calling the bill nothing more than common sense legislation that is widely supported by the law enforcement community. But the White House today claiming that the bill fails to offer, quote, comprehensive reforms needed to fix the nation's broken immigration laws and undermines current administration efforts to remove the most dangerous convicted criminals, end quote. Another hot-button issue, the Keystone XL oil pipeline. Today, Secretary of State John Kerry addressing the matter during a climate conference in Washington, D.C. He says he hopes that a decision on Keystone will be reached quickly. The Secretary's comments coming one day after a new government was elected in Canada, and Liberal Party leader Justin Trudeau was tapped to become the country's next prime minister. That change of leadership might also signal a shift in priorities north of the border. Trudeau supports the Keystone Pipeline, but he is unlikely to put as much government support and resources toward lobbying the Obama administration for it as the previous Canadian administration. John Kerry says the election will not change how the Obama administration is handling the proposed Canada to Texas oil pipeline.
The decision on Keystone is being based on the merits and on the countervailing balance of all the input that has come from a very exhaustive agency review. I have said again and again, I want to get that done as fast as possible, and that is very true.
Is it imminent?
I'm not going to use the word, it'll get done in its appropriate moment, but I would like to see it done as fast as possible.
Yesterday, a judge hearing oral arguments on Nebraska state law that allows Governor Dave Heineman there to approve the pipeline rather than the state commission that regulates most other pipelines. Pipeline developer TransCanada announcing this month that it will reapply to that commission for state approval in Nebraska. But landowners who oppose the project in the Cornhusker State say they still want the law declared invalid because it is environmentally dangerous and unconstitutional. South Dakotans may have to change their health plans. That's after Dakota Care says it cannot afford to offer individual policies through the federal marketplace this year. The marketplace, established by the so-called Affordable Care Act, offers subsidized private health insurance to qualifying people. The roughly 7,000 customers whose policies will be discontinued have been notified. Avera Health Plans and Sanford Health Plan are the only insurers to offer plans during the enrollment season that starts November 1st. A Kimball man accused of aiding in the assault of the South Dakota Highway Patrol trooper has died. Attorney General spokeswoman Sarah Rayburn saying the charges against Michael London will now be dismissed. The 67-year-old man died Friday at a hospice in Sioux Falls. London was arrested in January after his son Donald London allegedly shot and wounded Patrol Sergeant John Koenig, who was since recovered. Michael London was released from prison in August on a personal recognizance bond after a judge determined that he did not pose a flight risk because of several reasons, including poor health. Donald London has pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity to charges including attempted murder in that incident. And here's a look at today's markets on Wall Street. And on this Tuesday, fairly moderate trading activity across the major indexes today. The Dow holding fairly steady, down 13 points, 17,217. The Nasdaq Composite down 25 to 48.81. The S&P down 3 to 2,031. And gold rising $3 to $1,175.80 on this day of trade. Members of a Denver-based consulting firm, as we told you earlier this week, are in Rapid City this week, working with local business and property owners to start devising a downtown master plan for Rapid City. Tonight they share that vision with us. The consulting firm will conduct focus group sessions with business and property owners within the downtown area. The master plan will provide a clear picture of the future goals, policies, and projects for downtown Rapid City. One vision city planners have to create a single unified district across all of downtown.
The School of Mines, located on the outskirts of downtown, is a really important player in the economic and social activity that happens around here. So we're wanting to draw a closer connection to the School of Mines through the plan.
The planning session will last 8 months. At the end, city planners will have a policy document that will go before the City Council for approval. If it is given passage at that time, planners will begin working on those recommendations. A familiar face is being promoted within the Rapid City Fire Department. The department announcing the promotion of Rod Seals to the position of Deputy Fire Chief. That's effective November 1st. Chief Seals has been instrumental in working on projects and programs to improve the fire department's service delivery model, and people within the department say that he has a real passion for firefighter safety initiatives to include health and wellness, training, and professional development. And a big move as well for local law enforcement. Chief of Police Carl Jengeris naming Captain Don Hedrick as Rapid City Police Department's Assistant Chief of Police. In his newly assumed role, Assistant Chief Hedrick will help with the department budget, operations, personnel, equipment, facilities, and all resources. Chief Jengeris says he has full confidence in Assistant Chief Hedrick's leadership ability and that Hedrick will continue to represent the department and the community with the highest degree of compassion and integrity. Police chaplains are heading for Rapid City this week. A regional training seminar in Rapid City began today. Law enforcement chaplains from surrounding states are meeting to learn new ways to serve law enforcement, their families, and their communities. Over 3 days, chaplains will take classes taught by well-trained, experienced, and sought-after instructors, including ICPC chaplains from around the country, as well as officers from the Rapid City Police Department and the Pennington County Sheriff's Office. Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio joining us once again. Sad news about your Cubs, but...
well, in the words of Yogi Berra, it ain't over till it's over, and it ain't over Yeah, but they have to win, what, 4 straight after tonight?
A few years ago, we saw a team from Boston break a drought that had lasted since 1913 and get to the World Series by winning 4 straight. So maybe it can happen for your Cubs, too. We'll see what happens. But weather-wise, what a beautiful day.
Very nice day.
Yep.
And tomorrow is going to be a little bit cooler, but still it's going to be very nice. We'll see temperatures right where they should be this time of the year, right about 60 degrees. And we're going to hold off the rain. Even though we see the rain down in Nebraska in the Panhandle, that will not make it into the Black Hills. We'll have to wait until Thursday evening, early Friday. Then we're expecting to see a little bit of rain. And we need the rain. You know, our fire danger is pretty high right now.
Stuff pretty dry and crackly out there. We'll get more details coming up with Bob in just a bit. We are back with more news after the break, right here on NewsCenter1 at 10.
This is NewsCenter1 with Shad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
During truck season at your local Ford stores, you can get an amazing deal on America's best-selling trucks. And behind the wheel of a Ford truck, things just get done. The work finished. Your cargo safe. The trip taken. The time to buy today. Now during truck season, get up to $95.61 in total savings on America's best-selling trucks for 38 years. Ford F-Series. Hurry in and save at your local Ford stores.
Your everyday banking should never interfere with your everyday life. Bank West puts you in control of your money, wherever you are and whenever you need it. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed.
Now, I don't know anything about ads. The trees, perennials, landscaping, I'm your guy. But Mid-Continent Business Solutions made it happen. My rep learned about my company, then her team came up with what to say. Midco's crew who shot the commercial knocked it out of the park. We even won an award. For a guy who doesn't know advertising, I've got a great commercial.
Affordable, award-winning TV ad production by Mid-Continent Business Solutions. See our work at midcontinent.biz.
Protect your family and home with Kidde Fire Safety Products from Menards. Right now, all stock Kidde smoke alarms are on sale. This battery-powered smoke alarm features a safety light, hush button, and low battery indicator chirp, and protects you even during power outages. Pick one up for just $8.99. Keep your everyday life fully charged with Rayovac batteries. They offer long-lasting, dependable power. Choose from a 16-pack of double or AAAs. Your choice, $2.99 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards. On your mark, get set,
punch it. Get the ride of your life in the 2015 Nissan Altima. With blind spot warning and up to 270 horsepower.
What is not to love?
It's really comfortable. It fits to my body.
Nav, camera.
Choose Altima with 0% APR for up to 72 months, or for a limited time, save up to $35.25. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Nissan, innovation that excites.
City leaders in Spearfish are set to open a $5.8 million facility built to replace a city-owned call center that, as we remember, collapsed during that blizzard 2 years ago. The Atlas building, as it is named, is tentatively set to open in early November. With Mass Markets as the main tenant, the company has been operating out of the city's recreation center since the call center collapsed during Winter Storm Atlas in October 2013 that dumped as much as 4 feet of snow across the Black Hills. The company's workforce in Spearfish went from about 250 down to about 150 after the storm. They plan to add back those 100 jobs after the move. The School of Mines is taking a more lighthearted approach to snow. The first Snow of the Season contest is now open, but this year it may be harder to predict. Anyone who lives within a 100-mile radius of Rapid City can send in their prediction, which includes the date and time that Rapid City will receive our first 2 inches of snow. Entries must be received by 4 p.m. on October 30th, but the first snow is looking quite a ways out this year. A strong El Nino, as Bob Riggio has told us about, will affect the regional area, making temperatures warmer than average.
With the conditions that we've been seeing, that warmer than average conditions, I think it's going to be a tough year this year. You know, you might see those nicer days continuing through the rest of the fall and into early winter.
And as Bob will tell us more about in weather, that strong El Nino will likely bring us slightly below normal precipitation values and warmer temperatures. Lower elevations will continue to see rain instead of snow. The entry date for that first snow prediction contest, with the time closest to the actual date and time recorded by the National Weather Service, will win a $25 Visa gift card. About enough to buy a snow shovel. Well, it was a day of remembrance and reflection at Crazy Horse Memorial today. October 20th is annually recognized as Korczak Remembrance Day. On this day, the public is invited to visit the tomb of Korczak Żułkowski and to reflect on just how far that memorial has come and to continue to spread the message that anything is possible. But if you missed this special day, the doors are open at Crazy Horse every day of the year.
We are open every day of the year, and we have visitors every day, and generally the roads are all plowed and everything so they can get in. All the buildings are open. We have some upcoming events this Christmas time. A lot of decorations will be out. That was one of Mother's favorite holidays, and Anne helped it along. Monique does a great job with it now too. And then we have Mannheim Steamrollers music playing on the mountain, and then the restaurant will be open for that evening with hot chocolate, free hot chocolate and coffee.
Yeah, and of course, Korczak Żułkowski, a World War II veteran, he landed at Omaha Beach on D-Day. And fittingly, the next event at Crazy Horse is on Veterans Day, still to come. Well, it's been cool and crisp with sunny skies today. Bob Riggio joining us in a moment for your complete look at the rest of the work week forecast right here. This is News Center 1 at 10.
$1. That's all it takes to start enjoying a membership at Planet Fitness. 4 quarters will get you the best equipment in our judgment-free zone. So join Planet Fitness now for just $1 down and $10 a month.
Join Planet Fitness of Rapid City in Rushmore Mall for only $1 down. Sale ends October 28th.
What makes Liberty Superstores a dealership for the people? People with more insight, more options, more respect, more heart. We eagerly serve the frustrated, the hardworking, the people. We believe everyone deserves to drive a nicer, newer car, and that's what makes us for the people. Liberty Superstores.
With dual enrollment at WDT, you earn college and high school credit at the same time. And right now, dual enrollment classes are offered at a free or reduced rate and come with free books.
Dual enrollment will help me by getting some of my gen eds out of the way and getting a head start on what I want to do in life.
Save time and money. Choose from over 350 classes, including transferable generals. Log on to wdt.edu to learn more. Get started today. Visit wdt.edu.
At SoundPro, we are experts in entertaining you in your car, your home, or on the go. SoundPro specializes in all aspects of car audio. We have the best selection of HD TVs and surround sound systems with everything you need to get it hooked up right. At SoundPro, we have 11 professional installers that will set up your home or car system just the way you want. Nobody but SoundPro has a full-time service department to keep your system working year after year. For everything electronic, it's SoundPro, Rapid City's true audio-video specialist.
Bigger than life, SoundPro.
At Black Hills Community Bank, we make a difference by investing in what counts. Congratulations to Community Bank CFO Paul Enos and his wife Dottie, National Angels in Adoption Award recipients. This award is granted to individuals who demonstrate a commitment to improving the lives of children in need of permanent loving homes.
Open your heart, open your home, and change a child's life forever.
Black Hills Community Bank, we love investing in what counts.
$1. That's all it takes to start enjoying a membership at Planet Fitness. 4 quarters will get you the best equipment in our judgment-free zone. So join Planet Fitness now for just $1 down and $10 a month.
Join Planet Fitness of Rapid City in Rushmore Mall for only $1 down. Sale ends October 28th.
This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is News Center 1. Weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Here's the almanac. High temperature 71, 11 degrees above normal, 41 the low. That's 8 degrees above normal. There are the records down here. No rain today. 7:13 sun up, 6:01 sun will be going down. We have clear skies, 53 out at the airport. Winds a little bit breezy out there, generally out of the north at 20 miles per hour. Nice warm temperatures all up and down the plain states. Fargo 71, a little bit cooler to the northwest, 64 Seattle. 54 in Billings, 74 in Chicago, all right, 70 in Pittsburgh, 73 down in Louisville, Memphis, 78 degrees. All right, here we go. Woo. Sad day in Chicago, folks. A sad day, and you can see it's raining now, and just, that kind of puts the exclamation point on the kind of game it was out at Wrigley Field. It's now raining there. No rain for us, but you can see a few little showers trying to push into the Nebraska Panhandle. They'll stay there. We don't expect those things to move. This front will keep them to the south. It's going to bring in some cooler temperatures tomorrow. This is Wednesday, 2 p.m. So we're going to cool it down a little bit. We're going to get the temperature to normal, 61 tomorrow. That's normal for this time of the year. Still beautiful, though. I mean, we are expecting to see quite a bit of sunshine tomorrow. So, if you weren't able to make it out today, make some outdoor plans tomorrow. It should be fairly nice. And then Thursday, here comes the widespread rains now back up into the Nebraska Panhandle. Thursday evening, all that rain is expected to push on up into the Black Hills. And you can see that's going to follow the jet stream. It's going to push it right in. This is Thursday, 10 p.m. That's when we expect the rain. And then Monday, we got another little disturbance coming across. So Monday of next week, maybe another round of a few little showers. So we'll get a little bit of moisture. We're expecting to see a little bit of moisture. This is tomorrow. There's the moisture. Never, it's in the Nebraska Panhandle, but it just sort of just goes away. Plenty of sunshine for us tomorrow. And then on Thursday, where's the rain? Here it comes right there. It's now pushing back up into the Nebraska Panhandle, still south of us. This is 2 p.m. But around 9, 10 o'clock Thursday evening, we do expect to see the rain. Here it comes. Here we go through Thursday afternoon, 10 p.m. Thursday. Bingo, 2/10 of an inch in Rapid City, maybe 2/10 over there in the capital. Heavy rain still to the south, but all those heavy rains will be working their way across Thursday evening into Friday. So it basically the bottom line here, it's going to be wet. It's going to be wet late Thursday into Friday. High temperatures today. There they are. Beautiful day today. High temperatures tomorrow. We got the cool front coming through. It's going to be another nice day, but a little bit cooler than today. And then on Thursday, with the increasing clouds, it's going to be even cooler Thursday than what we expect on Wednesday. Here's the forecast for Wednesday. We got plenty of sunshine expected. 59 Spearfish, 56 Custer, 61 Pine Ridge, 62 Belle Fourche, Sturgis, 61 Hot Springs. Pretty much the same, 61 degrees. 42 tonight, partly cloudy, breezy. It should be a cool evening, cooler than what we had this morning. Tomorrow, 61, mostly sunny to partly cloudy. A little bit breezy, though, with those winds gusting possibly up to 20, 25 miles an hour. 38 tomorrow evening, partly cloudy. The winds are expected to die down a little bit. And the 7-day forecast, we're going to keep these cool temperatures going into Thursday, 58, 56 on Friday. We'll have those showers coming in late Thursday, Friday. Clearing out by Saturday, Sunday, the weekend, and maybe some more showers late Monday, Tuesday. ClipRedeals.com, get a full-service oil change at Corey's Tire Factory for just $20.
So the clouds were apparently Cubs fans, and they're crying over Chicago.
There you go. Yeah, a few tears are being shed in the Windy City.
Heck of a deal.
Yeah,
see if they can stage a dramatic comeback.
Well, they got 2 more games in Wrigley Field.
Yep.
Come on. Maybe who knows?
And no Steve Bartman to blame it on this time.
No.
So. Gonna have to do something.
Oh, you're talking about the fan
that
reached out there?
You remember the fan who reached out over the.
Are you familiar with the curse? About the goat?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Curse of the goat.
The curse of the goat.
Should have let the goat. Should have let the goat graze. If the goat could have just grazed at Wrigley Field, everything would be right.
I agree.
We'll see what happens. Speaking of baseball, still to come. Royals look to take a commanding lead. Don't listen, Bob. The Royals are doing well, and they're looking to take the commanding lead in the American League Championship Series. Plus, Justin recaps a busy night in high school volleyball with scores and highlights. NewsCenter1 Sports coming up next.
Perkins isn't just about breakfast. There's a whole other side to them. Take their Great Plates menu, over a dozen delicious items from $4 to $8. My favorite is the new Double Catch, $8. Breakfast and a whole lot more. It all comes together at Perkins.
The greatest snow in the Black Hills at Terry Peak is right around the corner. Now through the end of October, lock in your half-price Terry Peak season pass. It's the perfect Christmas gift for all the snow lovers, including yourself. Enjoy unlimited skiing and snowboarding all season long with adult passes at $319 and junior passes at only $190. It pays for itself in less than 7 ski days on the mountain. Purchase online at terrypeak.com or call or come see us 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily at guest services throughout the month of October at Terry Peak.
Hey, Rapid City, Rushmore Honda's moved to our new location, and we're celebrating with huge markdowns during our grand opening sale. Right now, you can lease a new 15 Civic LX sedan, $101 a month. Lease a 15 Honda Accord LX, $199 a month. Or lease a 15 CRV LX, $199 a month. Over 150 new Hondas available at our new location. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda off I-90 exit 60 on East Mall Drive, and always online at rushmorehonda.com.
At TechNet Corp, we know that anything that interrupts your creative process can be traumatizing. We'll get your technology problems resolved quickly and professionally because we know you have important work to do. TechNet Corp, computer repair, software support, virus removal, and computer sales at 1727 West Main Street in the Gap. TechNet Corp, for the friendliest computer repair shop in the Black Hills.
What? It's research.
You know, Perkins isn't just about breakfast. There's a whole other side to them. Take their Great Plates menu, over a dozen delicious items from $4 to $8. My favorite is the new Double Catch, $8. Breakfast and a whole lot more. It all comes together at Perkins.
This is NewsCenter1 Sports with Justin Wickersham.
Oh, that's in the second part. Now I know what he's talking about. Well, last night in high school volleyball, Belfouche defeated Spearfish in a hard-fought match that went all 5 sets. The Broncs have now won 9 in a row and lead the Region 8 standings, while the Spartans have dropped to 3rd. However, when it comes to seeding points for the playoffs, less than half a point separate the top 4 teams in that region. Tonight, Spearfish was looking to snap a 2-match losing streak as the Spartans played Sturgis. Early in the first set, Spearfish's Emma Murphy sets it behind her to Lene Sparger for the powerful kill, and that tied it up at 3 apiece. Then Shelby Dittman picks up 2 aces in a row for Spearfish, and the Spartans go up by 2 points. Later on in the first set, Holly Gaberting's first attempt is blocked, but she stays with it and scores. The Scoopers cut the Spartans' lead to 5, 15-10. Then Taylor Erlenbusch serving here, and she gets a little help from the net. The Scoopers pulled to within 4. Still in the first set now, Brooklyn Jans bumps it too close to the net, allowing Chelsea Dean to tap this one over for the point. Spearfish wins the first set 26-24 and goes on to beat Sturgis in straight sets. And around the Black Hills this evening in volleyball, Lee Deadwood knocked off Douglas 3-1, plus St. Thomas More beat Hot Springs in 5 games to split the regular season series. Also this evening at the Wall Triangular, Custer defeated Hill City in straight sets, but then the Wildcats lost to Wall 3-1. Meanwhile, Rapid City Christian upset Harding County tonight 3-2, and Pine Ridge topped Red Cloud in 4 games. Well, since 1969, Rapid City Central and Stevens have met a total of 52 times on the football field, and this Thursday, the tradition continues at O'Hara Stadium. The Cobblers and the Raiders will close out the regular season on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Stevens leads the all-time series 27-25. However, Central has won 3 out of the last 4 meetings. Last year, the Raiders defeated the Cobblers 31-28 on a last-second field goal. Since Watertown defeated Aberdeen Central last week, that ruined Rapid City Central's chances of making the playoffs. But head coach Rob Sales says his team would like to finish the season on a high note.
And right now, yeah, you can always say, hey, seniors, we wish we could have another one for you. It's not going to happen, but we're not going to talk about those things that are going to bring attitudes down. We're going to talk about those positive things with, hey, we got a game on Thursday. We're playing Stevens, and make sure you come in with your heels hot and ready to play some ball.
On the other hand, the Raiders are looking to snap a 2-game losing streak on Thursday night and finish the regular season with a 3-6 record. Plus, with a Stevens victory and a Watertown loss, the Raiders can hold on to the 7th spot in the Class 11 AAA standings. Running back Grant Youngblood has had some strong performances for Stevens, but the Raiders would like to spread the field out a little more.
We would like to get some, the passing game going because we have some capabilities there, I think, with our quarterback and receivers. So we just need to mesh and get everything on the same track.
And finally to baseball, where the Blue Jays were hoping to tie up the ALCS at 2 games apiece with a win over the Royals. Kansas City strikes early. Ben Zobrist, the second batter of the game, slams a 2-run shot to right field off of R.A. Dickey. That made it 2-0 in the first. Moving on to the top of the second now, Alex Rios delivers with a solo shot to left center field. The Royals scored 5 runs in their first 9 batters, and Dickey only made it 1 2/3 innings. Bottom of the third now, Josh Donaldson hits a ground rule double to left field. That scores Ryan Goins for the Blue Jays' first run of the game, but the Royals go on to win 14-2, and KC now leads the series 3-1. In the NLCS, Daniel Murphy homered in the 5th straight postseason game, and the Mets defeated the Cubs 5-2. The Mets now lead that series 3-0. And that's a look at sports. We'll be right back in a moment.
During the housewarming sale at Furniture Row, you'll find great savings throughout the store. Plus, get extra savings of $100 to $200 with any purchase of $1,000 to $2,000. And enjoy no interest for 4 years. Save big during the housewarming sale on now at Furniture Row.
This is the game we like to call Follow the Leader. With best fuel economy, best towing, best torque, best payload, and with more people driving Ram trucks than ever before, we've built quite the following. Get a great deal on the best trucks during Ram Truck Month. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus $6,000 in total values on the 2015 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab.
When it comes to comfort, trained comfort specialists have been known to take their work home with them. A trained comfort specialist provides only the highest level of customer satisfaction, which means you should never have to settle for anything less than the industry's best. Choose Train and feel pretty comfortable in your home too.
For your heating and cooling repair, call us anytime. JD's Equipment Service, where we never charge overtime, ever.
Adams ISC is Western South Dakota's one-stop shop for industrial supplies, machining, welding, hydraulics, and equipment repair. We are also South Dakota's only hot seat pressure washer sales and service center. There is no project too big or too small for us in our 58,000 square foot facility at 2090 Deadwood Avenue in Rapid City. Stop on over and see what we have to offer.
Getting a great price on a better night's sleep just got even better. Right now, get the Summit mattress for just $199, or the Doctor's Choice Elite Queen mattress with Ergo 330 base and no interest for 4 years, only $48 a month. Better tomorrow, start tonight at Denver Mattress.
Well, if you're a Broncos fan, you may see a familiar sight among the crowds as you watch the NFL game. The Rapid City Convention and Visitors Bureau partnering with the Denver Broncos to promote the Black Hills. The Mount Rushmore mascots have already made an appearance at the Broncos versus Vikings game, and you can catch them next on November 1st when they play the Packers. Minnesota and Wisconsin are huge markets for Rapid City in terms of tourism, and now this new collaboration, it is hoped, will market to Colorado residents as well.
And then we're doing the Packers and the Broncos. So we go, we take our mascots, we're in the fan zone. Colorado is only 6 hours away, a little less than 6 hours away, so we're really promoting our area to the Colorado people. That's one of our shoulder season initiatives right now.
And the Broncos also ran part of that video on their homepage, which is probably a good thing because I understand that there is a little remedial education necessary in Colorado because a lot of people believe that John Elway is on Mount Rushmore, and that's simply not true because he's on every car dealership and every bumper sticker you practically see in the Mile High City. But
I recognized Elway's face in that promo. I didn't recognize
the first one, yeah.
So he was on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
well, according to that one,
according was. Yeah.
Generations of children will never know the truth now because of that that very campaign right there. Oh, help us.
All right, let's take a look at yeah, there it is. 61 tomorrow, a little bit cooler than today, 71 today, 61 tomorrow, but plenty of sunshine. It'll be a nice day. And then look for some showers coming in late Thursday and early Friday.
We'll blame that one on Murphy the Goat, too. What do you say, Bob?
Yeah,
that'll do it for us right here. Have a great night.
Moving into our new home is right around the corner. We have a huge amount of inventory that we must sell at our temporary Granite Buick GMC location. We will do anything to get every new and used car, truck, and SUV sold, and we mean anything. We are excited to start fresh at our new eco-friendly location, and we don't want to take anything with. Any and all offers will be considered. We're going to sell them, so we don't have to move them. Get to Granite Buick GMC today.
Wake up in your first home. Wake up in a home with a new address. Wake up in a home with no address. Your dream home evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
Escape to Roma's Restaurante in Spearfish and enjoy the beauty of the northern hills. Chef Lee is back in the kitchen cooking something for everyone. With daily features for lunch and dinner, come experience the recent menu change at Roma's in Spearfish or reserve the private room for your next event. Transport yourself to Italy in the casual fine cuisine, steaks, and seafood found only at Roma's.
The Honda for You sales event is happening now, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Honda Civic. Our best Civic yet was named a KBB.com Best Buy and is the best-selling car in its class. The Civic is also loaded with standard features. So hurry into your Honda dealer today, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Civic during the Honda for You sales event.
In our area, the weather can change in the blink of an eye. And when severe weather strikes, your NewsCenter1 team of meteorologists is there, in the field and in the studio. So when weather concerns you, turn to NewsCenter1, your one weather source.